Broken trust. How to rebuild trust once it's broken. My name is Coach Adrian, and welcome to Happily Committed. We provide you with videos, tips, guidance on a weekly basis to help you make your relationship great, no matter what issue you are facing today. And in this video, I wanted to talk about broken trust because this is an issue that we deal with on a regular basis with our clients. Perhaps cheating occurred, an emotional affair, or perhaps you simply lost your partner's trust for whatever reason, and you want to know what you can do to rebuild that trust. First and foremost, it is important to give each other space during this time, especially if your partner is asking for space. Way too often, what I see is that the partner that is hurt tends to back away, does not want to engage because they need to process their feelings and emotions. And the last thing you want to do is to basically not respect their boundaries and continuously try to reach out and to connect with them. What is most important is for you to convey to your partner that you respect them, that you respect their needs, that you respect their words. And if they need space, if they are still struggling to process things and you're making it all about you and your need to be with them, your need to know that everything is going to be okay, you're going to antagonize them and push them away. And that is one of the biggest mistakes that I see. In order to rebuild trust, you're going to need to be patient and you're going to need to approach this process in an organic way. It takes one negative action to break trust. And it's going to take patience, empathy, and sustained positive actions in order to rebuild that trust, to prove that you have learned from your mistakes, and also to prove that you understand your significant other and what their needs are. That's why it's absolutely crucial that you ensure that you don't let your feelings and emotions, your anxiety and your fears get the best of you, and that you actually seek to put yourself into your partner's shoes to understand how they view this situation and what their true needs are. And you won't be able to do this if you don't respect their boundaries. As you are giving them space, you're going to want to focus on the things that you can control. It's the only way to ensure that you have a certain peace of mind, that you don't go crazy, that you don't let fears and anxiety get the best of you. And when we talk about controlling the things that are within your realm, it is important to look back at what happened and to seek to understand why. Why was trust broken? And what role did you have to play in this happening? Of course, if you were cheated on, I don't want you to basically guilt trip yourself into thinking that it's all your fault and that you somehow pushed your significant other away. However, if your negative actions led to your partner feeling like they can't trust you again, especially if it's a reoccurring action, a negative action, something that you've done in the past that you keep doing, you need to ask yourself why. Is there something missing? Are there certain insecurities that you need to address? Because your relationship is not going to be stable or sustainable unless you focus on the things that you can control and unless you approach this as an opportunity to better yourself and to engage in somewhat of a process of personal transformation. We all make mistakes. We are human beings, imperfect creatures. But it's important to strive to be better, to not just make excuses for yourself, and to hold yourself accountable along the way. This is part of the journey and this is how you are going to be able to rebuild broken trust. In order to do this, you're going to need to look at your relationship with yourself. You can't just look at the relationship with your significant other. and pin the blame on them or something that they did not do. And that's hard. It's a hard thing to do. Perhaps it would be a good idea for you to start to journal or to actively make lists of actions and behaviors that you are losing control of, or things that may be triggering you. That is the best way to gain the perspective needed in order for this transformation to be authentic, so that your partner may feel like they can trust you again. Because the change and the transformation will be real, but it starts with you taking accountability and, of course, taking action to make sure that you build better habits, that you put certain guardrails so that you won't repeat the same mistake. If your partner is the one that broke your trust, you need to make sure that they're going to evolve, that they're going to do the work, that they are asking themselves the right questions too. And I encourage you not to look at what they say to you, but on the contrary, to look at what they actually do, because their actions, their sustained actions, will reflect whether a change is real or not. We are happily committed. This is what we do. We are here to empower you, to give you tips and tools to make sure that your relationship is going to be great, to make sure that your authentic self will be manifested so that you can be in the type of relationship that you dreamed of. We are only scratching the surface here. If you want to take it a step further and to make sure that you truly rebuild broken trust the right way, I invite you to click on the link below. It will take you to a more in-depth secret video that I've created to give you more tools, actionable items, practical steps that you need to take in order to turn things around as quickly as possible while taking actions that are actually sustainable. It's in the description below, and I look forward to continue to be your coach to help you reach your goals. Until then, if you have questions, concerns, if you want to share your experience with others, leave it in the comment section below. And it will be our pleasure to provide you with a little bit of boost or some sort of answer to help you continue on your journey the right way. My name is Coach Adrian. Keep fighting the good fight, and see you soon on Happily Committed.